When did you become a vegetarian?
About 7 or 8 years ago.
Why?
Because, well, at first it was for Lent. My friend actually wanted to do it for Lent, and she asked me to do it with her. And then a year or two into it, I read up on the animal rights, and that's my main reason now.
So your friend is what influenced your decision?
Yeah, it was more of like a dare at first, so which is kind of messed up, but.
How did you conduct your research to find out about vegetarianism?
Well, I did a lot of research online. My mom gave me a lot of websites because my mom's a cook. And she already knew like what I should be eating because, like I said, she's a cook. And I heard from, she found out from one of her friends that I need to go to the health food store and get like pills for like your iron and your vitamins because you're not supplied them anymore because you don't eat meat.
So what food do you eat instead?
I eat a lot of Morningstar. Like there's
What's
like
that?
fake chicken tenders. It's like almost like tofu. There's like spicy black bean burgers. They're probably like my favorite Morningstar brand. And then I eat a lot of pizza and pasta and vegetarian soup.
How is your lifestyle different now compared to when you were eating meat?
I'm a lot healthier now. Like I lost a lot of weight when I became a vegetarian, and I wasn't even trying to. It just fell off me, and yeah, so I'm just a lot healthier. I feel better about myself.
What benefits besides losing the weight have you gained from being a vegetarian?
Just like to be able to like look at like exactly how they're treating the animals and like sort of like look in their perspective. It's just wrong what they do to those animals. So.
In your perspective, how would you define vegetarianism?
Vegetarianism is being aware of what you eat and like knowing like what the animals go through.
What is the severity of your vegetarianism?
I'm pretty strict. Like I don't eat any like beef or chicken broth, but I don't like yell at people for eating it in front of me unless they make a big deal about it. But
so there's different kind of vegetarians. What are you?
I'm vegetarian. I'm no.
The lacto.
Oh, lacto-ovo. That's doesn't eat meat but still eats the milk and the cheese. Yeah.
Would you ever consider becoming a vegan?
I actually was a vegan for about like a month or two.
So explain that. How was that different from being a vegetarian?
That was bad. It was just because I didn't do enough research. I just went right into it, and I thought I could do it. And I literally ate rice and mashed potatoes without any milk or cheese in it for probably 2 months straight, and it was just bad. Like I didn't have enough fruit in me or vegetables. It was.
So are any of your family members or friends vegetarian?
Yeah, my sister's, I call her like a half vegetarian because she doesn't eat red meat, but she eats like turkey and fish. I have my one friend Jess who is a vegetarian, but she eats she's a pescatarian, she eats fish, and then my mom's sort of like a vegetarian too.
Do you find it difficult when you go out to eat?
I used to not even know that there was like chicken broth and beef broth come from an animal, but my mom fills me in, so like you just have to know not to order soups and ask questions if you don't know what it means.
Do you eat organic stuff?
Not really. It depends on what my mom buys. She does the food shopping, so it's expensive, so I don't.
Do you think that you're healthier than people who do eat meat?
Yes and no. Yes, because I'm saving the animals, and no, because if you're not disciplined enough, you won't have the right nutrients in your body.
So what was the major thing that made you turn to a vegetarian? All your research, and
Yeah, like after actually, I read this book. Can't tell because the title of the book.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The book is called Skinny Bitch, and there's a couple of chapters in there about like the farming for the animals and just how bad it is, like the severity of it, and it's just horrible. And that after that, that just made me like do more research about it.
Did you research any farming productions?
I mean, after that book just, I mean, I didn't want to know anymore because that book gave such like graphic details about it.
Do you know if there's a difference between small and large farming productions?
I don't know if there's a difference. I would say there might be a difference. They might get treated differently because large farms might treat them worse because there's such a large quantity as opposed to small. But then again, small, they're cramped into smaller spaces. So.
Do you think it costs more for yourself to be a vegetarian?
I think it probably costs the same. I think that the only thing that's pretty costly is the vitamins that I go. But I mean, I buy one box and it will last me a month. But the Morning Stars aren't expensive at all.